Asmongold will routinely cop to him just straightforwardly not saying his true opinion. In Shadows news, oh yeah, I was going to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Here's where we're at, by the way. Assassin's Creed Shadows, the anti-woke crowd has run out of things to complain about, from Yasuke kissing a non-binary person to now the credits are too long. That's what they're complaining about. And I don't understand why there is so much motion for this. If you are 35 years old and you despise video games, and you talk about video games, is all you talk about is how much video games suck now because of woke, you should stop playing video games. You should stop tweeting. You should get a job. You should get gainful employment and possibly find a wife. You should start a family, okay? You should focus on self-improvement. Stop bitching about how video games felt much nicer when mommy was bringing Dino chicken nuggies to you every time when you were in your jammies. Yes, it's never going to be as good as when you were 12, okay? It's not going to happen. You're 35 now. Life sucks, but you are in control to a certain degree of your own life. Take some ownership over it and fix it instead of crying online all the goddamn time about how video games are no longer as fun because there's black characters and women in them. You're a freak. Tap out. Tap out. I hate these mother so much. I hate them so much. I hate them more than they hate video games. And they really hate video games. Anyway, here's Fighting Cowboy, also addressing these losers, okay? Here's Fighting Cowboy, who I have relied on for many of his Dark Souls and other From Software adventures in the past. Great content creator. Here's him doing a live stream playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, where he's yelling at these people who are yelling at him to yell about the game, but he's not.
I don't give a what your opinion is of this game. I don't care. Your opinion is worthless to me. The quality of health of my morning shit had a bigger impact on my thought process today than you being upset that there's a black guy in Assassin's Creed. So shut the fuck up. All right? We're not doing this shit. It's a video game. If you are upset that there's a black guy in a video game, fuck off. I don't want you here. I don't care. Stop.
Oh no, he's been captured by the wokes, dude.
I'm not doing this argument. Every goddamn game these days. Oh, it's woke. Oh, there's a black guy. Oh, there's a...
Dude, I know. Oh my God. Preach. I can't stand it. Every video game release has to have some outrage dedicated to it. Kingdom Come has a gay character. Kingdom Come has a black character. It's not sufficiently anti-woke. Shut the up! Shut up! Not every game is going to suit your weird racist goals, okay? As a matter of fact, none of them are going to do that. And you pick and choose anyway. That's the other thing. They're not even consistent with their racism or their homophobia. That's also what pisses me off about this process. They're fair weather racists. They only get mad when some 60-year-old loser who has never been able to finish his video game successfully, Grums, Mr. Breast Milk Enjoyer at Blizzard, formerly, will come out and be like, this game is gay, it's woke, it sucks, and then they get mad because there was no smoke for Baldur's Gate. That was the gayest game of all time. You could be non-binary slinging goddamn bears and shit, and everybody loved it. How can you be a fully fledged adult human being in the year 2025 and get your outrage notes from an outrage merchant who is balding and has an avatar of a balding maid who hasn't ever made a successful video game on his own? He's a scammer. Imagine getting your notes from a 60-year-old man who's constantly chirping about video games, dude. God, you are so pathetic. You are such a goddamn loser, and you know it. That's the other thing. You know you're a loser, and you got no motion in your life. So anything you spend every waking moment trying to fuck up other people's lives. That's all you do. All you do is run around and try to ruin other people's enjoyment, ruin other people's fun. Oh my God. Go to the gym. Fix your life.
Either play the game or go the outside, bro. It's not that hard.
Thank you. Yes.
God damn. I've been on this earth 37 years. When I was a kid, guess what? If a game came out and I didn't want to get involved with it, I didn't play with it. I didn't go on the internet and cry like an entitled little child. Wah, 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 wah. The game doesn't have stuff that I want. So shut the up and leave, bro. Are you that much of a loser that you're seeking out streams of a game you don't like just to be like, wah, I don't like this. There's a black guy. Shut the up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's all. This is the only rant. I'm getting this shit out of the way now. Stop. Because any comment, I'm just gonna ban you. I don't care. I don't have time for it, bro. Not listen to you cry about a black dude that existed in history that was brought over to Japan as—
Yeah, ironically enough, Assassin's Creed is historical fiction. And until this game, you've never actually played a real historical figure. That is the inherent irony here as well. Every other game, you play around historical figures. Like there was no Leonardo da Vinci flying machine that you could actually fly in, right? Nobody complained about that shit. That was awesome because I guess he wasn't black. What's hilarious about it is like, this is the one time where you do actually play a historical figure, ironically enough.
All right. If that upsets you, if that makes you not feel like you're in your special place, that's not my problem. Go talk to your therapist about it.
It's so annoying. This is the type of shit that I expect from babies, okay? From a child. This is the type of shit that children do. And now we have mentally and emotionally stunted adults that have been babied their whole goddamn lives. And they're sad and they're whiny and they're annoying and they never shut the up. Oh my God. I saw something funny though, because Asmongold, I think, also started playing it and he liked the game and his audience wants him to hate the game. But after he farmed it over and over again for all of the controversies, it turns out he likes it now. Look at this video. It's only 11 seconds, but here.
Yeah, sure, I'll beat the game. Why wouldn't I? Don't force yourself to? No, I'm not. I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying this. Do you plan on beating Shadows?
Didn't Ubisoft lie about the historical black samurai? I thought it wasn't real after all. No, it is a real person. What the f? No, Yasuke is a real historical figure. He was a retainer for Nobunaga. It's a real thing. Ironically enough, even if he wasn't, who gives a shit? But he is real. That's what makes it even funnier. Props to him for not fake hating it. That's props to him. He farmed it for months. What the f are you talking about? No. I thought you were being hyperbolic when you said these fellas would get mad because there's a black character. I didn't think you were being 100% genuine. This is wild. Oh no, I'm unfortunately, I hate to report this to you, but yes, they say the wiki page was fake. What? Oh, yes, in many vids. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, I swear to God, it is, people are violently stupid, bro. Asmon is just on basic grifter who would never see any of his own grift through unless it involves deplatforming someone. No, he will. Dude, the funniest part about Asmongold is he often will cop to it. Like, Asmongold will routinely cop to him just straightforwardly not saying his true opinion. Like, there is a honesty in the way that he does the grift where he'll just be like, yeah, I don't care. It's popular. And the dumb still eat it up. That's how this works. That's how right-wing commentary works in general. What is this?
Hey, dude. Ew. Are you playing Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah?
This game is an insult to the history of the American Revolution by not making the main character English. This is just more woke DEI garbage being pushed down our throats.
So you would want Connor to be white instead?
Yes, that would be more historically accurate.
But there were a few Native Americans who fought on both sides.
That's just obvious pandering.
Well, Assassin's Creed has never been historically accurate. It's been more so historically inspired. No one complained when Ezio fought the Pope in the Vatican, which obviously did not happen.
Right, but that's not about
race? So the only time that we complain about historical inaccuracy is when race is involved.
But
or how about when Ubisoft tried to be more historically accurate by giving Altair a Middle Eastern accent in Assassin's Creed Revelations and got criticized for not keeping the American accent from Assassin's Creed 1? Seems like there's some double standards going on.
Whatever. I'm gonna go watch more Asmongold.
It's wild how the right is just the annoying SJWs of yesteryear. I remember these exact rants except from those who woke scolded random people for playing problematic games. Girlfriend reviews had to make a public apology because she didn't enjoy Last of Us 2 because Radlibs called her a bigot. Like, what is this shift? I think it's crazy because, like, Radlibs have definitely aggressively pursued certain things, and they still do to this day. It's not like they stopped doing that shit, right? Having said that, more often than not, the woke SJWs were at least like advocating for something that made sense. Like their underlying position is not entirely incorrect, right? Their advocacy and their activism was idiotic and incredibly stupid, and worse than all, very annoying, okay? Very, very annoying, because it's all immaterial bullshit. But at least it was, one, consistent, and two, it was on issues like systemic racism, which is real. That's a real thing, right? Systemic racism is a real problem. You're not tackling systemic racism by complaining about a video game that doesn't have like sufficient representation. You're not. You're just being annoying. These guys, on the other hand, are like, no, we want less representation. So they're both on the wrong side of an argument and also arguing about something immaterial and crying about it. It's like a triple whammy. It is just so mind-boggling to me. Ay, ay, ay. Normies are getting tired of this constant whining too, man. We just watched this. We watched this whole rant earlier. I don't understand. Like, I truly don't understand why this is even a meta. Like, what is this? You're just like sad and angry all the time, dude. You're just so upset all the time. It makes no sense to be this upset over such immaterial things all the time. I hate this whining. I literally had a 10-year friendship fall apart because of he became hyper anti-woke. Last time we talked, he bitched about Casey, dude, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 gay, and I called it dumb. Like, bro, oh my God. It's easier to turn your self-hatred against everything around you than it is to address the fact that you hate yourself in your life and do something to fix it. That's why these people are such losers. I never really thought that like we would get to this place where people would genuinely think that this is like a political cause that they're on board with. Like, it is so immaterial and so embarrassing. Yeah, from the party of common sense, folks. Oh, anyway.